There's something about Route 66 that feels different. For nearly a century, the Mother Road has carried dreamers, travelers, risk takers, people building something new while honoring where they came from. And here in Arcadia, the story is alive. From the historic red barn that anchors the stretch of highway to the generations of families who've stopped along this highway for a meal, a memory, or a moment. This isn't just a drive-through town. It's a place where legacy lives. And what's exciting about this moment, as Route 66 celebrates its 100th anniversary, is that history is not standing still here. It is evolving. I'm Cindy Cook, your host of The American Dream. And today, our red dirt roots take us down one of Oklahoma's most iconic stretches of highway, where legacy meets what's next. Because just steps from the Red Barn and longtime Route 66 staple, the Chicken Shack and Pops, something new has taken root. Right here along Route 66, Blockman's Chophouse is bringing a refined steakhouse experience to Arcadia. Today we're joined with Bogey Ramirez, and he is one of the owners of Blockman's Chophouse and Butcher in Arcadia, Oklahoma. I am so excited to have a conversation with you today because just recently, my husband and I had a chance to come out and experience this incredible new concept in Arcadia. I'd kind of like to hear a little bit from you about how you guys got started with this concept.
Originally, me and James decided we wanted to open a restaurant concept of ourselves. And after doing a lot of research, we decided there might have been an opportunity in this area for a destination steakhouse.
Yeah.
As we looked around, we looked in Jones, we looked at a building here in Arcadia and saw this building and thought to ourselves, that place would be amazing. And so from there, we just came in and decided to turn it into this.
So one of the things that is really cool and makes this place unique is that you guys are also the butcher shop.
Yes, so the butcher shop is open every day besides Monday. It stays open from 11 to 7 with the exception of when the restaurant's open Wednesday to Saturday. It's open until we close the restaurant at 9.
Okay.
And so the meats that we have available, we serve only Wagyu beef. Then we also serve a Beeler's pork chop and then a Redbird chicken, which are all premium versions of those products as well.
One of the things I wanted to go over and look at is your deli case.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about where do you get the items that you have featured and showcased in the deli case?
So we've tried to implement as much made in Oklahoma products as we can. And so we feature from Route 66 Bakery, she bakes our bread and she also makes our Blockman's cafeteria cake. And then we've got some honey from a local farm here in Edmond. And then the rest of this comes from just a blend of distributors with just what James is determined to be the most unique cheeses and kind of charcuterie board type products.
As you know, Route 66, which is the iconic 2,400 mile highway that stretches across the U.S., is celebrating 100 years this year.
Yes.
What part, or did you use any of that and Route 66 history to kind of tie into what you put together here?
So being in Arcadia, I think the Red Barn is probably maybe one of the most iconic Route 66 attractions that I know of. And so being sandwiched across the street from there, down the street from Pops and by the Chicken Shack, it's amazing. And so what we did was we wanted to add something quirky, something people could take photos of next year. So we hired a local artist, Jack Fowler, to do a mural on the side of our storage container, just something unique that doesn't really match the restaurant. And so what he did was wrangling armadillos, and that'll be something for people next year to hopefully stop and take a picture of.
So is there anything else before we close up that you would like the viewers to know or go away with today?
Sure, yeah, I would say for the Centennial, if you're traveling or making plans for a Route 66 trip, please include Blockman's in those plans and maybe get a reservation a week or two ahead.
Perfect. I have so enjoyed talking to you today. Like, this has been one of my favorites because I've experienced it and I know exactly you stand behind what you say because I've been here. So I've really enjoyed this conversation, and I know a lot of people are going to really appreciate what you've brought to Arcadia, Oklahoma.
Thank you.
As Route 66 turns 100, Arcadia is proving that honoring the past and building something new can happen side by side. From Chicago to Santa Monica, the Mother Road stretches more than 2,400 miles across America. That's 2,448 miles of stories, small towns, dreamers, and destinations. And right here in Arcadia, Oklahoma, Blockman's Chophouse is becoming part of that next chapter. I'm Cindy Cook, and this is your American Dream.